The universe is big. That sentence is almost meaningless because the human brain is not built to understand what big really means on a cosmic scale. Our intuition evolved to survive on a planet, to judge distances measured in meters, maybe kilometers. But the universe operates on scales so extreme that numbers stop feeling real, and distance itself becomes abstract. So today we're going to try anyway. We'll start right here on Earth and slowly zoom out, past planets, past stars, past galaxies, until imagination reaches its limit and the universe reveals just how vast it truly is. Earth feels enormous to us. It has oceans thousands of kilometers wide, mountains that pierce the sky, and cities that stretch beyond the horizon. But Earth is only about 12,000 kilometers across. Light, the fastest thing that exists, can circle the entire planet more than 7 times in a single second. If Earth were the size of a marble, the moon would be a grain of sand sitting about 30 centimeters away. Already, scale begins to collapse. And we haven't even left home. The moon feels close. We see it every night. We've walked on its surface. But it is nearly 400,000 kilometers away. You could fit every planet in the solar system between Earth and the moon, with room to spare. Light takes just over 1 second to cross that distance. At human scales, that is enormous. At cosmic scales, it is nothing. Now let's zoom out further. The sun is 150 million kilometers away from Earth. Light takes 8 minutes to reach us. That means when you look at the sun, you're seeing it as it was 8 minutes ago. If the sun were to suddenly disappear, we wouldn't know for 8 full minutes. If the sun were the size of a beach ball, Earth would be a grain of sand about 15 meters away. Mars would be farther out. Jupiter would be hundreds of meters away. Neptune would be kilometers from the sun. And between all of them is almost nothing. The solar system is not dense. It is overwhelmingly empty. Beyond the planets lies the Oort cloud, a distant shell of icy objects that may stretch nearly a light year from the sun. A light year. And this is still just our local bubble. Now comes the first point where intuition truly breaks. The nearest star to our sun, Proxima Centauri, is more than 4 light years away. That means the light we see from it tonight began its journey before many of today's children were born. If our entire solar system were shrunk down to the size of a coin, the nearest star would still be kilometers away. Stars are not packed tightly together. They are isolated islands of light, separated by oceans of darkness. And yet there are hundreds of billions of them. All the stars you have ever seen in the night sky belong to just one galaxy, the Milky Way. It contains over 100 billion stars, possibly trillions of planets, and a supermassive black hole at its center. The Milky Way is about 100,000 light years across. Light, traveling at the maximum speed allowed by the universe, takes 100,000 years to cross it. If the Milky Way were shrunk to the size of a dinner plate, our entire solar system would be smaller than a single cell. And here's the part that truly humbles us. The Milky Way is not special. When astronomers pointed the Awasson Hubble Space Telescope at what appeared to be an empty patch of sky, they found thousands of galaxies, each one containing billions of stars. That tiny patch of darkness, smaller than a grain of sand held at arm's length, contained entire universes of its own. The observable universe contains hundreds of billions of galaxies. Each galaxy contains billions of stars. Each star may have planets. Each planet may have its own story. On the largest scales, the universe looks like a vast web. Galaxies cluster along enormous filaments that stretch hundreds of millions of light years, separated by vast cosmic voids where almost nothing exists. This structure is called the cosmic web. It spans the entire observable universe. Light crossing this web takes billions of years, which means when we look far enough away, we are also looking far enough back in time. The observable universe is about 93 billion light years across. Not because that is its true size, but because the universe is about 13.8 billion years old, and light has only had so much time to reach us. Beyond that boundary may lie more universe, possibly infinite amounts. We don't know. What we do know is that every atom in your body was forged in stars. Every thought you have ever had exists within a universe so vast that it defies comprehension. You are incredibly small, and yet you are part of something unimaginably large. That is how big the universe really is.